The next one is when you are giving the relationship graphs. Till now we have considered one column at a time, whether that column is numeric, continuous, whether it is discrete or whether it is categorical. If it is continuous, we are trying to draw histograms or box plots. If it has discrete values, we can draw either bar chart or whether it is categorical or discrete, we can draw the bar chart. What if you want to show the relation between two variables? There is a continuous variable and you want to check whether there is a relation of that with another variable. Let us suppose, for example, in this bank data set, there's a continuous variable called age and balance. This is bank balance, age. Do you think as age increases, bank balance increases or decreases? Okay. There's a question in the chat window. I'll come to that after this explanation. So as one variable increases, the other variable increases or decreases. For that, you have to draw a scatter plot. From the scatter plot, you have to make two comments. Okay. So first of all, if you want to show the relation between two continuous variables, look at this. Again, there are different methods. Continuous versus categorical is different way of representation. Continuous versus continuous is different. Categorical versus categorical is a different graph. We have to draw relevant graphs here. If it is continuous variable versus continuous variable, then draw a scatter plot. Age is a continuous variable, balance is a continuous variable, then draw the scatter plot. And the result of the scatter plot largely appears in three ways. Based on those three ways, you have to make a comment. Result of the scatter plot, sometimes, let's say if you're drawing the relation between x and y, sometimes it will be truly scattered. What does this mean? Can somebody tell me if it is truly scattered? There is no order in this, like truly scattered, everywhere it is there. Then what does that indicate? The relation between x and y. What will be your final comment? Outliers is a wrong comment. Outliers ka matlab ye hai, like if there are some points that are very far away from the rest of the points, that is known as outliers. Outliers is not the reason why we are getting scatteredness like this. There is no relation between x and y. As x increases from smaller value to larger value, when x is small, then also y is small and high. When x is high, then also y is small and high. So as x increases, I cannot see any relationship in y. As x increases, there is no relation. Distribution is uniform or whatever it is. The important point is you're not going to make a comment on the distribution. You're going to make a comment on the relationship between x and y. You're going to say there is no relation between x and y. Now, sometimes you will see some graph like this, something like this, somewhere like loosely like this overall. What does this mean? What does this mean? If the graph is like this, what will you say? Can you
If
say
x increases, y also increases.
as x is increasing, when x is
Y is also
low, y is also increasing.
low.
When x is low, y is low. When
Low.
x is high, y is also high. So overall, like it may not be strict increment, but overall, I can see the trend between x and y. As x is increasing, y is increasing. There is a relationship between them. If you want to be very specific, it's a linear relationship around a straight line relationship. That's even perfect way of saying, but roughly people tend to say as x is increasing, y is increasing. Are you with me? The third one, x and y, and the relationship is like this. What about this one? If it is roughly around this one, what about this one? No relation or there is some relation? Is there a relation? First of all, is there a relation between x and y?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, there is a relation between x and y. That's right answer. X and y are related for sure. But
It is
as x
inversely.
increases, yes, it's inverse relation. As x increases, y is reducing. When x is a smaller value, y is a higher value. But when x is a higher value, y is a lower value. There is an inverse relation. As x increases, y decreases. So one out of these three comments you have to make when you have a scatter plot. If it is truly, if basically if you cannot see something like this or this, then you can say there is no relation. Now look at this age versus balance variable. Tell me whether you see any relation or not. Do you see any relation here? As age increases, do you see balance is strictly increasing? Like if it is like this, then I would have told confidently that there is a, as age increases, balance increases. To be honest with you here, when age is less, whatever is the ranges of balance, it's almost remains the same. Then I would not say that as age is increasing, balance is increasing. That's not a right assumption here. So there is no relation. There is no strong conclusive evidence that both of them are related. Sometimes what you can do is some outliers are also there, right? That's a good point. There are some points that are very different from rest of the points. Yes, there are some outliers also present from both the point of view, both x and y point of view. Sometimes what happens, maybe if you are smart, when you are measuring the relationship between x and y, maybe you can bring in some other variable. Maybe in this particular range they might be behaving differently in with respect to some other variable. In this particular range they might be behaving differently. What if you want to add another variable in this? Though your key relationship that you want to talk about is between these two continuous variables, you can add a categorical variable and try to bring out something. Maybe somebody has made a comment on the outliers, right? What if all these outliers are belonging to a particular country? Just take example, or particular segment. Everything else is between some ranges, but there are some outliers here. They are all belonging to a particular segment. How do you prove it? Maybe you can add that variable also under hue. That means this color can change based on that variable. I'm adding a new variable called y. Apparently y itself is the variable name. One of the variable name in the data set is y. What I'm trying to see here is, if I add that variable to the color, is there anything that is happening differently? Is there any particular feedback or a particular pattern that I'm observing? But here in this graph, I see that even if I add any new variable, I don't see anything very peculiar happening. Whatever was the usual pattern, same thing can be observed in our amber, same thing can be observed in blue. So even adding a third variable is not adding clarity. But here I'm telling you this because sometimes it might come handy that these two variables are related in a particular segment slightly differently. You can highlight by keeping that third segment on the hue or the color. Yeah. Can we say balance is constant? I would say balance is indifferent. I would say instead of saying constant has a different meaning, constant means the same value. I think you mean to say balance has a constant range. No matter what is the age, in all the age, balance has a constant range. That means when the age is 20s, it is between 0 to 20,000, 30s, between 0 to 20,000, 40s, 50s, everywhere the balance range is 0 to 20,000 only. I don't see any impact of age. That's right. So if you're thinking that way, yes, balance is indifferent compared to age. Yeah. This is continuous versus continuous example. Another question that I got in the chat window is it good to add color palette to different variables? You mean to say the way we have added the third variable here and assigned it the color, is it good? Is that the question?
Yes, sir.
Huh. Yes, you may have to, sometimes what happens, if there are too many categories here, listen to this carefully. Here there are only two categories, or if there are three categories, then you can add it, then you can talk about, hey, look at blue, look at amber, look at green, you can tell a story. Sometimes what happens, it has too many categories, category 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, 20, 30 categories. It looks very much zigzag, this whole thing. Then you may have to be careful. Otherwise, if see, one of the part of this visualization is it has to be clear also, the graph, whatever the point that we are trying to say. So make sure that you bin it carefully. If you have a method to show that variable third dimension also cleverly, you can always show that. Okay.
Sir, can you just explain once again the third variable and how to tell the story regarding?
Okay. So the two variables one, is it over? Is it clear? Have you understood everyone? The
Yes, sir.
relationship between two variables? Okay. Now, sometimes what happens when we have a particular segment in a particular, right now, age and balance, they are not at all related. Okay. We can see that like as age is increasing, balance is not at all increasing. What if there is a particular segment in the particular subset of the data, maybe somewhere here, age and balance, there is some relation between them. Or maybe if you look at these points, okay, whenever balance is going above particularly 20,000 or age is somewhere around this data, maybe according to a third variable, there might be a different story or there might be a different point. That means balance and age in the full data, they are behaving in particular manner, but in a particular segment, they are related differently. How do you explain that? Here, the example that I took is there is a column called Y. It takes two values, yes and no. What I want to say is there a difference when we compare to the overall data, the way age and balance are related? Are they behaving differently when this variable is segment 1? Let me say no as segment 1. When this variable is segment 2, are they behaving differently in segment 1, differently in segment 2, or maybe in segment 3 when compared to the overall relation like this? Are you with me? Is there a particular segment that they are very differently related? If there is one, then that will get highlighted here. How do you know whether this has no impact at all? Because you see that blue and this orange or the amber color is totally mixed. What if you see that amber is only here and everything here, the ones that are going higher are blue only? Then you will say that when Y is no, then in that case, balance is getting higher or age is getting higher, or maybe in that particular column only, I will see that there is a relationship between them. Basically, it is to tell whether compared to overall data, is there any segment that is very different. For that, we will try to add this new segment as the hue or the color. Is it somewhat better now?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay. Now you will anyway go back to the code and execute this. But before you go there, try to understand the question that I'm asking here on the original Roseman sales data. Is there any relationship between number of customers and the sales? As the customers increase per day, do you think sales increases? या फिर customers ऐसा ही आ रहा है, कुछ खरीद नहीं रहा है, sales is not at all related to that. Okay, that is my first question. Uh, what is your intuition? What do you think? Is there any relation between these customers increase? Do you think sales increases? I would say we can expect, yes, I think there must be a relation. It should not be this kind of graph, isn't it? Yeah. Do not execute it as of now. When I'm explaining, don't go to the code. First listen to this carefully. Okay, all of you. Otherwise you'll miss the point. Okay. So usually our intuition tells me that maybe we will see this kind of that. May not be exactly perfectly linear, but I am expecting a graph around this diagonal positive relation. Obviously, it has to be positive. It will not be negative. More customers will not give least sale. Second one, what is the second question? Is there any relation between competition distance versus sales? अगर competition nearby है, whether do you think the sales will be lesser? If the competitor is far away, this looks like a very good variable, isn't it? If the competitor is nearby, do you think sales will be lower? If the competitor is far away, do you think sales will be higher? So what do you think about this one? Is it little be a relation positive or negative? Intuitively, what do you think? Competitor is nearby, I think sales will be lower. Competitor is far away, sales will be higher. I think both of them I am expecting positive relation. It will not be negative. If the competitor is nearby, sales, like competitor means somebody who is going to take away your sales, right? Maybe I am assuming sales will be lesser. But yes, these are all our own assumptions. At the end of the day, data will tell the story, all of us, isn't it? So based on these two variables, I want you to quickly execute this. and tell me the answers to these two in the chat window. Okay, go ahead, all of you. Meanwhile, I'll see the questions in the chat window as well. First one is simple age versus balance. We can see that there is no relation. Age versus balance. Like if I add a third variable as a hue, and if I see any difference, I don't think anything very different. If I take a particular subset, if I take only balance less than a particular limit, then also it's a truly scatter plot. There is nothing special about this. There is no clear relation. Okay. But the one that I'm interested is sales versus customer, sales versus competition distance. These two are the answers I want to read out in the chat window. Okay. So give me two answers. You have to answer in the chat window like this: sales versus customers. If there's a relation, you have to tell me what type of relation. Second answer, point two, is sales versus competition distance. You have to tell me the relation. So in the first case, there is no prizes for guessing. I think customers increase, sales must increase. That's a very straightforward. Yeah, may not be perfect relation. Yes, as the customers increase, sales is also increasing. Perfect. What about this one? Second one. Second one, all of you. Second one is sales versus competition distance. Hmm, not clearly decisive, but if I have to make a comment, maybe slowly decreasing actually. Like I have to say that, but I would say this is scattered only. If you have to say the overall pattern, maybe slightly decreasing pattern. As the competition distance is increasing, sales is slightly decreasing. But strictly speaking, there is no relation, I think. Yeah, no strong relation. No, like the way decisively we told here in the first case, we cannot say there is a strong relation here. So I would say no decisive relation between these two. So that is the conclusion of continuous versus continuous variable. Are there any questions?